Part of me thinks that we've gotten away from having just respect for people as humans. On the basic level of, I breathe oxygen just like you do. When I'm cut, my blood turns red just like yours. I need water to survive. Because we share that commonality, that should buy me some sort of respect for you. But I guess not nowadays. With the way geek and nerd culture has become, with just disrespect and hate, racism, sexism, homophobia, everything. It's just crazy to how even in this space of escapism, a lot of us can't find respect. We have to fight for it. We have to become the villain. Because we're sick of dying the hero. I just think we just got away from respect, man. It's a basic human need, I think. I mean, I know some people like basic human needs, like, you need to eat, shower and all the other shit. But, like, just, like, respect me for, like, being the same thing you are as a carbon-based life form, Give me that respect of being a human like you. We've gotten away from human decency, and I think we really should. We need to get back to that, because I just feel like it's important. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, That's just how I feel right now. I don't know. That's my soapbox. What y'all think? Ladies and gentlemen, blurds and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd order cheap. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crack Corn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number 1 on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Nick's back again. This is the Do You Speak Geek podcast. Yo, sorry I left y'all hanging last week. I was a little busy, and frankly, I was exhausted. Your boy getting back in the gym here lately, y'all. So keep a lookout. Your boy's training to beat Goku. Just saying. Sorry about that, but we are back again. This is episode 119 of Do You Speak Geek. Shout out to all the listeners who have been rocking and rolling with me thus far. And if you are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek. This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest in news and reviews inside of the geek realm. Shout out to the new subscribers and new followers. Appreciate y'all. Y'all love me, and I love you right back. Next weekend, people, HNIC Con, Philly, PA, Temple University. If y'all don't have your tickets, you need to hurry up and grab those. I know how some of us like to get stuff the week of, but listen, don't wait. Space is filling up fast, especially if you are a vendor. Get your tickets, get your hotel, get your drip, get your cosplay, and get ready because this is about to be a whole movie. Shout out to the homies at Head Nurse in Charge. Shout out to my homie King Kirk. HNIC Con this Juneteenth weekend at Temple University in Philly, PA. I'm going to be there. Make sure you are too. DYSG.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. We got the blogs, we got the merch. We're still running the merch initiative to where you guys buy something and it gets completely donated. All proceeds donated to the Victims First Family Fund for the shooting in Uvalde, Texas. So please be sure to buy some merchandise for that. Follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG_games, and Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat at Do You Speak Geek. The YouTube channel is the only place where you can find the Donna and the Daddy Show. Please be sure to like, subscribe, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think. All right, people, let's go ahead and hop into these reviews. We got a jam-packed show, so let's go ahead and get into it and do what we do about this time, y'all. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I want to be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, we got the reviews coming at you at rapid fire. Miss Marvel. The MCU television slate continues to grow, and Miss Marvel is already making a strong case for Kamala Khan as an exciting new addition. This coming-of-age story includes some familiar elements of a teenager struggling to figure out their path ahead. Still, the teenager's Muslim faith and her parents' expectations offer a new perspective. Yo, from what I can tell, y'all, this is my perspective here. This show is what Naomi was trying to be. I love you, Ava, but yeah, Marvel did it better again. First Kill, Season 1. A soapy, supernatural, star-crossed romance that doesn't break any new ground on the genre or elevate itself above the other mediocre series of its ilk. While it is a plus to have a teen drama with a lesbian couple as leads, Sarah Catherine Hook and Iman Lewis, their chemistry is stuck at a simmer. Great concept for a show, it just doesn't really do it, you know? It's kind of mid, stale, but, you know, to each his own. Jurassic World Domination. Nostalgia and new thrills make an interesting marriage in a imperfect but otherwise exciting new film. Check this one out. The Quarry. Fun, bloody thrill ride on your first playthrough, but its lack of interactivity and a lot of issues drag down the rest of the game. Check that one out on PC. Better to experience that there. And finally, we have Love Victor Season 3. Unfocused final season muddles everything that made this show successful in the past with a wide array of subplots that don't earn an emotional connection. There are still moments to cheer for in terms of queer representation, but they are buried too deep within the season's scatterbrained scripts and hokey execution. I think we're just living in that time, man, where shows don't know how to stick the landing anymore. They give you great seasons, but when it comes time to, you know, tie the bow on that thing, they can't seem to get it done. Oh well. Let's go ahead and hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the source wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
All right, Stan, enough said. Seven Sons #1. Delph, a young man who may be the second coming of Christ, runs for his life as he attempts to learn the truth behind his existence. Well, so how about that? Okay, I'll be checking this one out for sure. Captain America Sentinel Liberty #1. The shield isn't what you think. It's not your symbol, it's theirs. The shield is one of the most iconic images in the world. It stands for hope, justice and the protection of the innocent. It holds a secret undiscovered until now that will change the way Steve Rogers views the 20th century and how he chooses to fight in the 21st. Nothing is what it appears in this game-changing Captain America run by Jackson Lansing, Colin Kelly, and Carmen Canero. Game-changing, huh? Pretty big words there. I have to check it out, see what they're talking about. Future State Gotham 14. The real Bruce Wayne returns to Gotham City as Batman, but Jason Todd doesn't believe it's really him after Hush posed as Bruce for all those months. And what will this mean for Jace, the next Batman? Just when things can't get any worse, another mysterious Batman attacks the Magistrate. Also in this issue, the fate of Damian Wayne. I was wondering where my boy was. Do a Powerbomb, number 1. Lona Steele Rose wants to be a professional wrestler but lives in the shadow of her mother's success before her. But everything changes when a wrestling-obsessed necromancer asks Lona to join the grandest and most dangerous pro wrestling tournament of all time. Money in the Bank? Nah, but this one looks interesting. I can't wait to get this one out. And finally, we have What If Miles Morales, number 4. Whosoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. And what if the Miles Morales of another universe was Thor, the God of Thunder? This is the next to last issue of this run, and I hope you guys are ready for that next one. But this one is good. I'll be picking this one up as well as many others, so if you want these titles, please be sure to pick those up at your local comic book store. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all. Thunder.
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, y'all. Joker 2 officially confirmed. A Joker sequel is officially in the works, and director Todd Phillips has revealed the title for the sequel will be Joker Foil Adieu. Phillips, who directed and co-wrote the Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix, is teaming up again with co-writer Scott Silver on the sequel. Phillips shared the red script cover on his Instagram page. A picture of Phoenix reading the script was also included. While plot details are scarce, Foil Adieu is defined as a psychological disorder where the same or similar mental disorder affects 2 or more people. Given that the Joker is known for having psychologically dependent relationships with characters like Batman and Harley Quinn, this title seems fitting. So it makes me wonder how far into the Joker's story this movie's gonna pick up. Is it gonna pick up right where the last one left off? Is it gonna be some years down the road? Are we gonna see the origin of Batman at the end of this one? Is he gonna meet Harleen Quinzel in this one? I don't know, but the last one was a mind fuck. I can't wait for this one either. Black Adam trailer revealed. Yo, this trailer looks dope, y'all. I can't even lie. The first trailer for Black Adam is here, and it's filled with the kind of bombastic action befitting Dwayne Johnson's long-gestated DC anti-hero. In our most in-depth look at the movie yet, which has been a decade plus in the making, Jesus, that's crazy that it's been that long. It sets up a tragic backstory for Black Adam, as well as introducing a few members of the JSA in their big screen iteration. Trailer opens in a peaceful snowy mountain rain as we hear the dulcet tones of Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate begin to speak. A large black spaceship flies through the idyllic locale. What have your powers ever brought you, Dr. Fate, as we see Dr. Black Adam within the futuristic ship covered in a liquid inside a containment unit. Nothing but heartbreak. Fate continues as we speak. See a quick shot of Bronson take on the mystical DC hero. At this moment, the hints for the film will be following one part, the key parts of Black Adam's lore millennia ago, Shazam banished the villain into space. It took him 5,000 years to get back to Earth. This film's gonna be dope. I really hope they do not cut any of the sauce off of Hawkman. I mean, I need to see him completely just savage and gritty and grimy. I need him to be really going in. And Dr. Fate, I need him to really flex and show y'all just how powerful he is. Because a Dr. Fate versus Dr. Strange versus is good for business. I'm just saying. But yeah, this one's gonna be good. What you guys think? Spider-Man headed back to theaters already? So to celebrate 60 years of Spider-Man, Sony announced a new fan cut of Spider-Man No Way Home is going back to theaters with a new title, Spider-Man No Way Home, the more fun stuff version. And the new cut will hit theaters in the US and Canada on September 2nd. In a tweet from the official Spider-Man No Way Home account, the 3 stars of Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield, announced a new movie in a jokey video. The clip ends with the meme of the 3 Spider-Man pointing at one another. Well, my thoughts on this. 1, alright, cool, but I think what they're trying to do is make back some of that money they lost for even putting Morbius back in theaters again. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? And finally, Marvel's top secret Thunderbolts movie gets a director. So, Deadline revealed the director and says the upcoming Marvel movie will see Eric Pearson write the script and, of course, the god Kevin Feige produce. Schreier has previously directed the science fiction drama Robot and Frank and the film adaptation, the John Green novel Paper Towns. Thunderbolts has widely been rumored as coming, but this news further adds to the speculation. Not much is known about the film's plot besides it featuring a group of supervillains who go on missions for the government. To put it simply, this is Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad. There have been plenty of comics featuring the Thunderbolts. They follow a group of anti-heroes in the Marvel Universe. According to Deadline, Marvel has been in touch with certain individuals who are already part of the MCU to take place in this film when they start shooting next summer. So you guys have speculations there. Me, I highly suspect we'll see Madam Hydra. We'll definitely see U.S. Agent. Because it's called Thunderbolts, I'm not sure how they're going to pull off a Red Hulk unless they just recast him, because unfortunately we lost William Hurt this year, so they may have to recast him, but I wonder who they'll get to do that. You guys have any speculations, any picks? What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
All right, you gamers, E3 will return in 2023 online and in person. According to a Washington Post interview with ESA President and CEO Stan Pierre Lewis, E3 will make a full return in 2023, both online and in person. Quote, "We're excited about coming back in 2023 with both a digital and in-person event," end quote. Pierre Lewis told the Washington Post, "As much as we love these digital events and as much as they reach people and we want that global reach, we also know that there's a really strong desire for people to convene, to be able to connect in person and see each other and talk about what makes games great." E3's return in 2023 was originally announced alongside the cancellation of E3 2022, though it was uncertain if the event would be possible. Despite typically being announced at the end of E3 at the time of June, the Washington Post was careful to point out the dates of the 2023 event have not been announced yet. All right, so E3 coming back in person and digital next year. Who's trying to go? I would love to be in the building. How about y'all? Marvel's Midnight Suns trailer has revealed and given us a release date. So, shown during the Summer Games Fest showcase, the cinematic trailer revealed a new hero that will be unlockable for your team, Spider-Man. Even better, he'll be voiced by Yuri Lowenthal from the PlayStation games. It's not a crossover, but same slice of the Marvel Universe, right? It's going to be debuting on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One and PC on October 7th of this year. It also is going to release for Switch, but that's at a later date. The trailer from developer Frixis shows us a Marvel's darker version of storylines, including the main villain Lilith, the mother of demons, who is accompanied by corrupted versions of Venom, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, and Hulk. Playing as a new original superhero known as the Hunter, it will be your job to assemble a group of heroes to take down Lilith and her Hydra allies. Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Blade will be some of the numerous Marvel heroes available for your team's roster. So this game looks like it's pretty dope, y'all. I don't know. I might have to hop on this one. PS5, yeah, I think I'm going to be in the building for this one. October 7th, what y'all think? How it look for y'all? And finally, The Last of Us remake is very real. So the long-rumored remake of The Last of Us has been leaked, and it's now official that The Last of Us Part 1 will be released on PS5 on September 2nd, and a PC version is now in development. Seemingly unwittingly revealed at Sony's own PlayStation Direct site, the listing was picked up by a Rest Era user mod. While the listing itself has been removed at the time of writing, a trailer is still available to view. The remake will include updated versions of the base game and its DLC, prequel Left Behind, no mention of the faction multiplayer. But yeah, we're getting this thing, y'all. What y'all guys think? You want to run back through it again? Y'all want to fight those clickers one more time? God, that thing was terrifying. Ugh, so terrifying. But that's up for the gaming news. Let's speak technical for a moment.
Technically speaking,
Your technological advancements 1.21 gigawatts.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
All right, technically speaking, there's a new European law that's going to make all phones include a USB-C port, including iPhones. How about that? So a new press release from the European Parliament notes that USB-C will become the UE's common charger, meaning that electronics such as smartphones, tablets, cameras, and handheld gaming consoles sold in the European area, couldn't speak, will require a USB-C port for wired charging. The charging speed is also harmonized for devices that support fast charging, allowing users to charge their device at the same speed with any compatible charger. The move has been made to lower electronic waste and make life easier for European-based consumers who will only need one type of cable to charge all small and medium-sized devices. Laptops will also need to adopt the standard, but manufacturers have much longer to make changes, with 40 months added to the fall 2024 deadline. This is not a bad move. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all been at some sort of a social gathering, a party, anywhere. Like, hey man, you got a charger? And what kind of phone you got? And you got to find that out. But yo, I would love for the United States to do this. Make everything USB-C. Oh yeah, absolutely. This would be dope. And last thing we got is the Apple WWDC 2022 event. Let's go ahead and run down everything that was discussed and talked about, starting with iOS 16. Let's make some big change to the lock screen for iOS 16, completely reimagining the way it looks and works. Users will be able to add widgets at long last for things like weather. Hot damn. Additionally, you'll be able to customize the font and color of elements on the screen. Apple is also adding a gallery of wallpapers for users to pick through and customize too. Notifications won't cover up your lock screen anymore. Instead, they'll roll up from the bottom and you can choose to hide them as well. Live activities like your workout tracking and listening to music also appear at the bottom of your lock screen. Messages also getting 3 big updates. The first one is the ability to edit any sent messages. Useful for correcting typos. You can unsend messages as well. Next, you can mark threads as unread. You'll also be able to add your Stake ID to your Apple Wallet now in iOS 16. What's more, Wallet will be able to authenticate your identity to apps that need it, such as Uber Eats, checking if you're old enough to buy alcohol. Haha. Additionally, Apple Pay will soon support payment installments and order tracking with shipping tracking information. And if you're into sports, you'll be able to hear that Apple TV. The app will show your scores and play-by-play on the lock screen with new live activities widget. There's also a new My Sports section of Apple News that you can use to quickly see highlights and all the current standings of any team you follow. iOS looks pretty good. Decent features. I really like the feature of being able to edit messages because some people can't spell. Let's check out Watch OS 9. So Apple kicked off updates to the Watch OS with extensive workout app and updates for runners. The improved app adds 3 running forms metrics to track how efficiently you run. The Apple Watch uses its accelerator meter and gyro to monitor your running form, stride length, and ground contact time. The Watch OS workout app is also adding a new mode for triathletes that can auto switch between cycling, swimming, and running. Wow, I will not need that. Opposite of working out, Apple has improved the sleep app to detect REM, core, and deep sleep. And for those who are diagnosed with atrial fibrillation, iOS 9 can now track the amount of time your heart spends in AFib. With this information, it can help you identify the time of day or week your AFib is most active. That's definitely a good thing. I like that. Let's talk about the M2 chip. Second generation of the computing processor is here at long last. Of course, the new chip brings efficiency and performance cores. The new M2 chip promises 25% more GPU performance and 18% more performance overall over the M1. The new processor comes equipped with 4 high-performance and high-quality efficient cores and also supports 24 gigabytes of unfiled LPDDR5 memory. With a new neural engine and secure enclave, Apple promises the M2 can handle multiple streams of 8K and 4K video. Alright, so if you're going to do all that streaming, you got to do some streaming, alright? Let's go with the Apple MacBook Air and Pro. Now the new Air measures at 11 millimeters thin and weighs 2.7 pounds, making it one of the thinnest and lightest Macs ever. I think they're just trying to make it so like you can barely even see it. Pretty soon it's just going to be like a little screen and that's it. The MacBook also sports a 13.6 inch display of 500 nits of brightness and supports for 1 billion colors. Of course, the new display also comes with a notch, and it's there supposedly to make room for the new 1080p camera. The new MacBook Air also features MagSafe and a new AC adapter. With both, it can support fast charging and get up to 80% in 20 minutes. Interestingly enough, Apple also introduced the new redesigned MacBook Air. It's also keeping around the old MacBook Pro and upgrading with the new M2 chip processor too. Not exactly sure why Apple decided to keep around the old design for the MacBook Pro, but it's a good option if you're looking for that fan cooler M2 chip and you're holding onto the touch bar. So that's that part. Let's look at the Mac OS 13 Ventura. So got our first look at that, and it's been newly christened as Ventura. Apple is introducing a new way to keep Windows automatically organized with Stage Manager. Essentially, with this new system, it puts your apps into a single window mode that moves everything off to the left when you begin switching between apps. Apple is also improving Spotlight by adding quick actions like starting a timer and giving users richer search results. Mail itself is also getting a bunch of improvements, including reminders, unsending email, and scheduling messages. Additionally, Apple is adding more mail search features on top of built-in autocorrect and typo correction. Next, Safari will let you share tabs so you can discover the web with family and friends. Apple also wants to replace passwords with biometric pass keys. Wow. Next up, Metal 3 could be the biggest thing gamers on Macs have been looking forward to. Metal 3 basically upscales low-res frames, including using AI, so you can run games with fewer resources while increasing frame rate. This technology is essentially Apple's version of NVIDIA DLSS and AMD Fidelity FX. And if it works as well as theorized, it could lead to more gaming on Apple computers. I guess we'll have to see. And finally, we have the iPad OS 16. Now, the main focus of Apple's new iPad OS was on collaboration. To this end, Apple introduces a new freeform app that basically acts like a digital whiteboard for multiple iPad users to share their ideas through notes, images, PDFs, and Apple Pencil scribblings. Apple is also adding more collaboration to its Office apps, including Pages, so other users can make edits similar to how Google Drive works. Collaboration should also be coming to other apps, including Files, Keynote, Numbers, Pages, Notes, Reminders, and Safari. Also, finally, after 16 iterations of iPad OS, Apple tablets are finally getting an official weather app. Man, whoever out there has been begging for that, you can excel now. You can excel. It's finally here. Oh man, that's crazy. So what do you guys think? All the new OSs and everything for Apple. Good things? Bad things? You don't care? Some of it sounds pretty dope to me. I'm not gonna lie. Some of it sounds pretty dope. All right, you nerds. Let's mark out.
So what you gonna do? Goodbye and good night. Bang!
All right, Naomi breaks her silence for the first time. So she shared a video of Exploration's Instagram account that says, here are 5 things you need to hear today, and then list out several points that you can easily draw a line from to what's currently happening with Naomi, Banks, and WWE. She didn't add anything to the caption aside from a green heart, but the meaning is pretty clear from the video itself. Please go to Naomi's account, check that out. It's pretty telling. And last thing we have is Paige confirmed she's leaving WWE. The star wrote on a post on Twitter addressing the last day of her WWE contract, which is July 7th, and in the post, she thanked WWE and all the fans for supporting her. She also revealed that the toughest part about leaving is letting the Paige name go, but also said Soraya is a hell of a name. Paige closed the letter by stating she is not saying she won't ever return to the ring, adding, that day will most certainly come again, whenever the return may be. Many fans have hoped to see Paige return to WWE in some sort of managerial role if she wasn't cleared to in-ring action, but that unfortunately never came to pass. Once her deal with WWE expires, the attention will turn to what happens next, and many fans are bringing up companies like AEW and Impact Wrestling as possible destinations. So what do you guys think? Soraya in AEW, a good look, or is MJF right? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, if she shows up, cool. If not, even better. Because I think we're really getting WWE heavy in AEW, but that's just how the kid feels. But with her leaving WWE, I'm also gonna go ahead and hop out this thing too. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to watch this, listen to this, follow this thing being DYSG. Visit the website doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Check out the YouTube channel, like and subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?